Please, if you are a worker here in Italy, I will advise you to listen to this video so that you don't have problem tomorrow with your TFR if you are leaving that company. Because I have received countless complaints from a lot of people that are saying my boss has refused to pay my TFR, my company has refused to pay my TFR. So there's a way you can actually avoid such problem in future. So before I continue, I want to beg you to please encourage me by sharing this video so that we get to as many workers that we have here in Italy. Drop your opinion in the comment section, like, and also click on the follow button. Thank you. Now, there are two places that you can keep your TFR. TFR is what we call Trattamento di Fine Rapporto. It is about 6.91% of your salary is being removed every month and is being kept for you somewhere. So that tomorrow when you are not working again or when you resign, they can be able to give you that money as your savings. So when you want to leave that work, your company is supposed to pay you that money, but some boss will not do that. They will want to use the whole thing to stress you. So how can you avoid it? There are two places you can actually keep this TFR. You can either keep it with your company to be holding it for you, or you can keep it in Fondo Pensione, which is with IMSS. Now, when they give you that contract of work, when you start working there, you have up to about 6 months to decide where you want to keep that TFR, whether with your company or with IMSS. So me personally, in my own personal candid opinion, I will advise us to always keep our TFR with IMSS. It is more secure and it has a lot of advantage, which I will state in this video. Now, I want to beg you to use TapTapSend. TapTapSend happens to be the best app to send money to your loved one in Africa. Gone are those days when you still need to move from one Moroccan store to another Moroccan store, looking for how to send money to your loved one. Now, from the comfort of your house, with TapTapSend, you can be able to send that money. Just put my promo code HeroesTV and they will even dash you €5 free in your first transaction, even with a high interest rate. So I'll put the link to download TapTapSend in the comment section, or you can go to Apple Store or Play Store to download TapTapSend to send money to your loved ones. Thank you. Now, if you leave it with IMSS, if you stop work, you can easily go to IMSS and get that money. The only disadvantage you have when you keep it with IMSS is you have to work to up to about 8 years. That is for those that have fixed contract. You must work up to about 8 years before you can access that money. And when you want to access it, you can either access it when you want to buy your first house, or when you want to renovate your house, or when you have any medical expenses. So that there are some few conditions that you can use to get that money from IMSS. That is for those that have fixed contract. The same thing also apply if you leave it with your company. You still need to have worked for about 8 years if you have fixed contract. But the only advantage you have when you leave it with your company is that even when you have not worked up to about 8 years, you can go and meet your boss. If your boss is a good man, he can decide to give you that TFR even after you have not worked up to about 8 years for those with fixed contract. But those without fixed contract, you can get your TFR anytime your contract finish. Your contract finish, they are supposed to pay you your TFR. So if you also leave it with IMSS, if your contract finish, you can apply to IMSS. IMSS will also give you your TFR. So the advantage you also have if you leave it with TFR, with IMSS, is that when you need this money, IMSS, they are only going to take a tax of about between 9 to 15%. They will remove that money from it. They will remove the tax from it. So which is lower compared to when you leave it with your company. When your company want to give you that money, they can take tax up to about 23% to up to about 40%. So the tax you pay when you leave it to your company is also higher. So with IMSS, it is more secure, and when you need that money, you pay lesser tax. Although it is not everybody that can actually leave it in Fondo Pensione with IMSS. If you are working in a company that is small, that the workers are not up to about 50 people, definitely you will have to leave that TFR with your company. But if you are working in a company whereby the worker are more than 50 workers, then you have the option of leaving it with IMSS, which me, I would personally prefer. Especially for those of you that have 6 months contract, 2 months contract, 3 months contract. So when you need your money, you don't need to be fighting your boss every time. So this is my own personal opinion. So you can see a lawyer or see people that are professional in this field to also put it through. Thank you and God bless you.